loves. It is day 25 of NaNoWriMo, and hopefully this will actually become like a real proper vlog. Obviously I've been experiencing some difficulties around this, and spoiler alert, also around writing. I'm getting back into it today, which is good. I have a lot of world building stuff. I've got a lot of uncertainty around my plot, and I think that ultimately it's all like positive things mostly, but it's really overwhelming in this moment because there's things that I feel like I need to do on the project, and none of those are really things that result in words, if that makes sense. And I need words. I still need like 12,000. I literally don't even know. I have fallen behind. Not just like me being like, oh my god, I'm behind, but like actually genuinely fallen behind for the first time. That's more than I thought. I need like, okay, 13,000 words, which is not the end of the world, but is more than I would prefer. I'm intimidated, is really what it comes down to. I'm intimidated, and so I'm stalling, and I don't have external structures to make me work. Like, I feel like I'm just at the point where like getting to the computer and actually opening and then staying on my Scrivener file is a battle in and of itself, and then once I'm here, I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. Alright folks, it is now Sunday, which is the 26th of July. You can tell I sort of have my life together because I have the date written on the whiteboard over there, so I may not know the day, but I can find out the day. I was sort of waiting to do this because I was hoping that I would reach a word count goal today, and I don't think that that's realistically going to happen based on everything else that is happening this evening and the fact that, honestly, at this point, I really want to prioritize getting this video up. Basically, in terms of the writing front, it's the same struggle that it's been. I've sort of moved into writing, I want to say scenes, but the way that I exist, they're actually really exposition info dumps. Nothing is actually happening. But the beautiful thing is, because that's what I'm writing, like, I'm not doing something wrong. So I'm writing sort of those, and I'm writing them for characters mostly before the book starts, which is really useful because basically I'm essentially like discovery writing logistics. I feel like actual discovery writers would look at this discovery writing and be like, what on earth? But that's what it feels like for me. And so that, on the one hand, is really good. On the other hand, I'm still sort of caught in the trap that I've been caught in ever since I realized that I need to be doing more pre-writing and more world building, which is that basically anything that I do that is good for word count is probably bad for the usability of this stuff. From an actual like next steps perspective, being more concise with my words, writing like less and thinking about it more is really what's going to help me, because it means that I have less that I have to wade through. But to get to word count, I have to continue doing what I'm doing. I'm actually really enjoying the writing. However, the struggle is that I'm not hitting word count. There are like 5 days of camp left after today, and I'm gonna have to write a little bit more than 2,000 words each day, which is definitely doable, but it's not where I'd hoped to be. The other thing is, as I've talked about ad nauseum in videos that I mostly haven't actually managed to put up, I'm really been struggling with productivity and not being overwhelmed. Both like I have to move again, and there's work stuff, and like, so yeah, so there's all of that. Basically, I've just been both very overwhelmed and not really doing things in the way that I need to be. And so part of what I want to do for this next week is really commit to like doing things again. I think that I was doing a good job of that at the beginning of the month. So first off, still going for the goal. I've got 39,000 words. I need 50K. So one of the goals for this next week is to write 11,000 words. But then I also want to be writing for at least 2 hours a day, like focused writing, lesson planning for at least 2 hours a day, focused lesson planning, and then also uploading a video each day. And I don't want to say it, but also working out, because those 4 things need to happen. And it is not unreasonable for them to happen, and I will be happier and more well-rounded and better prepared for my year if all of those things happen. And then hopefully that means that I can finish out camp strong. It hasn't been exactly what I'd hoped it would be, but like, that's probably the slogan for 2020, isn't it? Not what we'd hoped. So yeah, I am excited to be back. I have certainly been spottier than I intended to be, but at the beginning of this, I wasn't planning on doing daily videos at all, so guess it sort of evens out. Let me know how your writing adventures are going down in the comments. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up. If you are curious about my nano fate, feel free to subscribe. We're getting close, y'all. And that is everything. Be well, happy writing. Bye, loves. I say I've been writing every day, but that's like for 2 days.